morning show. We have been hanging out with Mayor Terrell Hill all morning. We have Rick Surrency, our school superintendent, here today. How are you, Rick?
Pretty good. You get two elected officials in the same room.
In the same room,
It can
right?
be a long day.
But it's been a great day so far. What do you have going on today, sir?
Well, we have a school board meeting this afternoon. That's always very informative. And I just want to come brag a little bit about our school district. I think since I've been here last, our school grades have come out and district grade came out. And just want to brag on our teachers and students and school administration. They've done a fabulous job this summer. We've improved overall as a district. We moved up 5 percentage points from last year. And as far as our school rank, comparing our rank with the rest of the state, we've moved from number 62 to number 58. So that is a tremendous accomplishment for our school district. And we've had a number of schools that have been on the state school improvement list. We've had like 11 schools, and 7 schools and possibly 8. We have one that we're still appealing to the state, have come off that list, which means they've scored a C or higher. So very proud of what our school district has accomplished. And
That's very good, and congratulations. Are we close? Are we completely there on getting an armed official in each school for the start of the school season?
Oh, for the school guardians, yeah.
Yes,
Our school guardians have been trained, and that's something that our school board passed back in June. So every school.
So we're there. We made it.
Yeah.
A lot of schools in the state, I'm hearing, are not quite there yet.
Yeah, I'm very proud of our district and our school board. It was a tough decision, as we've talked about a number of times, but I'm very proud of the fact that we are ahead of the game. I mean, when we start school August 14th, every school is going to be well protected, and we want our students to come to school not only feeling safe but being safe.
You know, I saw on the news this morning where some schools in some other states are putting big tear gas canisters in what would appear to be where a fire extinguisher would normally be. So if you break the glass to get, it's for terrorism. It's for an active shooter. It's like a bear spray, but it sprays a pretty long stream, so you could be at quite a distance. But the minute you break the glass, then it notifies 911 or the proper officials. I thought that was a pretty interesting take on what to do.
I've seen a number of very innovative school hardening devices that are coming out now, very high tech, and we're really getting pretty good at coming up with ways to outsmart the bad guys, so to speak. But,
you gotta stay ahead of them.
Yeah, you have to, and we are submitting a plan to the state for school hardening, and we'll be receiving funds from the state later in the year to do things like you're talking about, but mainly just some simple things like making sure we have a single entry point, which we mostly in all of our schools we do, and just kind of reinforcing what we have. And today at our school board meeting, we're actually going to be presenting, actually in a workshop prior to the meeting, our mental health plan. And that's something that's required by Senate Bill 7026. And the big thing is we need to address a lot of the mental health issues that are troubling our kids. It's not what's wrong with our kids, it's what's happened to our kids. And our kids, like anywhere else in the world, face a tremendous amount of hardships and family and social issues. And we just have to be there for them.
Too much time on the internet, too much time on social devices, and too much time playing video games, not enough time with the family or playing outside. There's a lot of things that accumulate through the years that are different now than when I was in school, when you were in school, and you, the mayor. Things just weren't like this back then. We talk about this almost every time you come in, but without a doubt, as soon as school starts, people are going to be wondering, when's the next school shooting? We never thought about it. It never happened. It was never an issue. Folks even had guns in their truck, hunters, back in the day. But it was never an issue. It never came up. And now it's just, you can set your watch by it.
Yeah.
Almost.
Our kids are facing things that they've never faced, that we never faced, and they come to school and we expect them to sit in their seat and do the work and don't talk and all that.
In the back of their mind, they've got it in their mind that it could happen because it's happened so often.
Yeah. So again, we're just taking every step we can to make sure we address those problems, and if kids do have issues, they need someone to talk to. They need professional help, and that's what we're there for. And we've hired additional mental health counselors, and they're going to be available just to help those kids that are in need.
Yeah, because mental health is a byproduct of poverty. And I think when you look at poor diet, you look at some of the things that have happened historically in children, mental health is really I think the key component of how we start to deal with school violence.
Absolutely. And, you know, there's a lot of controversy about guns and this type of thing, but, you know.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah, it's deeper than that. And there's some deep issues that we have to address.
There are.
And I want to salute the mayor. I know y'all been talking about, you know, the revitalization of our baseball program here in the city, but that is
Which
something
is super positive.
Absolutely, and I can't say enough good things about that because kids need something they can focus on, whether it's sports or after-school activities or musical theater. When kids are able to focus on positive things, it puts them in a good peer group, kids they can talk to and identify with, and you know, we have
places
so many,
to be, you know, so you're not just sitting idle, you know,
Yeah.
fill up some of that time.
Yeah, we have so many things going on. Actually, we're talking about starting the trying to think the new craze out there. It'll come to me in a minute. Pickleball. Yeah, we're looking at starting pickleball.
Tell me about pickleball. I have no idea.
Pickleball is kind of like a cross between badminton and tennis, and it's usually played by seniors. And all across the county, we're starting to see pickleball pick up. It started out in Weelaca, it's now over at Triangle Park, and it's probably one of the newest crazes that are out.
I'm gonna have to look into some pickleball. I might age qualify.
Yeah, the mayor and I might be out there playing it one day, you know, if our knees hold up.
Hey, I just got an invite to join a pickleball league that's starting.
But you know, it's just something that we need to get our kids involved in, like baseball, and you know, it's very positive.
That's good. That's good. So meeting today. The meeting's in Placa.
It's in Palatka, 3:30. After we have our workshop at 1:30 on mental health. Have our regular board meeting. We're approving the board will be considering a number of things. The contract with the school resource officers, with the sheriff's office, our mental health plan. We have an agreement with the college about our post-secondary career tech education courses. And of course in the paper there's the thing about keeping the guardians confidential, and I've been asked about that. And again, the main thing there, in case anybody's wondering, is the new state law, Senate Bill 7026, does not explicitly address confidentiality. The statute doesn't address it. So I've asked our board to discuss and consider passing a motion to make sure we keep this confidential, to make sure that all employees and all people who have knowledge of this do not share this, because we don't want to put anybody in a position where they can get hurt.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, Jim, can you tell us how the listeners can view the meeting today? Because I know Jim's normally the one that tells us.
Sure, and Putnam Schools TV on YouTube.
Putnam Schools TV on YouTube. They can watch it live or even after the fact. Right?
Well, I believe you can go to our website and actually go to a link. Is that right, Jim? So just look
And the
around for you.
website is
PutnamSchools.org.
okay, PutnamSchools.org, and that's today at 2 o'clock.
The board meeting is at 3:30.
Okay.
3:30 today, and if you can't watch it or can't make it, then it's always recorded. You can go back and watch it then.
All right. Well, if you don't have anything else, we're running a little bit late today.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Thank you for having me.
And thank you
It's
for
always a
coming in.
pleasure.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure here as well. And Rick Surrency, our school board superintendent, and we'll be back with more of Mayor Hill after this.
All right.